We need 180. We're almost there. You have 19 cohorts. You have 15 cohorts. We are using archers, right? Yes. So yeah, I will go over here and take the archer discipline. Let that load here for a second. There we go. Another invention. Oh, what's this? Lofty ambitions. Harrison Alexander has dreams of high office. What? Corruption? Please. Generals and... Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking literally all the anti-corruption, all the loyalty stuff that I can. Outsmart their own men. Lol. Yeah, I take literally everything I can to decrease corruption and loyalty, or increase loyalty, and it's still not enough. This will lose me 20 loyalty to one of my guys, but gain me 20 to another guy, who I probably need. Melos is his son, right? No, Melos is this guy. He's the loyal one. His son is the unloyal one. Well, you're 64 and you're 24. I kind of want your son to be more loyal to me. I take loyalty like ways, but corruption, meh, overrated. Only exemption is when... Yeah, your ruler really is the one that determines. I think I took the one that gave me 20 and lost me 20. I forgot there for a second. I'm going to pause this so I can actually figure out what I'm doing. I don't have any tyranny right now, so... Save that. Government policy. Yeah, I've done absolutely nothing for the population growth over here. In regards to... what was I going to say? I was speaking and I forgot what I was going to say. Market. Nope, I don't want to market. I want to see what this is. A manpower building. I don't even remember. Sorry, guys. I'm like, I have this important thing to say. What was it? Manpower. We'll go with another manpower. Okay. Right. Play the game. Allow him to teach Dumo, the devoted. Egypt gains 2 legitimacy. I already have 100, so it's not really necessary. Oh, I'm going to go for the oratory power. Because then we can go down here and click on you and say fabricate claims. That was way louder than intended. I'm sorry if that hurt anyone's ears. Grab the tyranny anyways. It's quite rare. And you'll drop aristocratic monarchies and empires will... That is a good point. Tyranny is great to get down. Although I already have a negative 0.17 tyranny per month. I've grabbed a whole bunch of them before from the beginnings of this game. In the previous ones we've been playing. And the negative... Yeah. I've already grabbed a whole bunch of the anti-tyranny stuff. That's why it is currently at 0. I really need more of the aggressive expansion stuff to bring that down, because when I go to war, I just tend to want to eat everything. I mean, in the previous live stream we did, all of this whole area over here, was all Kush. I grabbed it in one single war. it was literally as much as they would let me take. As much as I wanted to take, too. Kush was a lot stronger than I expected. Mostly so we could get... I'll remind everyone of our last one. Kush had iron. I had absolutely no iron in all of Egypt up here. No heavy infantry, which I still haven't built any of that. But they had 3 spots of iron, and I wanted it, so we went to war for iron instead of gold or anything else. Alright, so we have a claim there. We have to wait until a little while later. You're still on your way. You move. Yeah, move you up here. You move here. And then the idea is to try to take this and all of this. Hopefully our aggressive expansion is lower by that point. We'll find out. Alright. Let's bring it down to speed 2 so I can actually watch what's going on. Huh? You are a subject of these guys. So when I click on here, this should tell me that you're going to come in, because you're a subject. Okay. Whenever you play Macedonia, click if there's his wife in the first couple of months. If he does agree to the bloodline, recruit the person. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Sounds like a lot of the marital stuff to get people to do certain things. I mean, the only problem with that is I literally have... My current ruler has an heir. He has tons of children. And the heir here has tons of children as well. And you can be married off. So, I mean, I kind of have the next 2 people in line already set up. So I need to worry about, like... I mean, you could do... Can you do, like, political marriages to bring states in? Plan assassination. I guess you can. That is interesting, because... Oh, you're already married. Decreases AU. Wait. I'm trying to make sense of your comment here. Okay, little tip. Whenever you play in the Diplo range of the Macedonians, click in Macedonian rates his wife in the first couple of months. If he does not, arrange a bloodline marriage will live on. Recruit that person once they are 16 and breed them into your dynasty. If she gets pregnant, reduces AU expansion are huge. Oh, I see. The only problem with that is we're not in the first couple of months. We this is actually quite a while into it. That's in general. Yeah, I mean, those are great tips. And I mean, I have to go through and watch the whole big setup of how all this works. Like, there's probably little things that you can do. Like in EU4, there's ways that you can get certain advantages right off the bat. I'm trolling these people over here. Oh no, this is a separate kingdom. I thought they were part of this guy. No, this is another city-state. Yeah, I love watching Rome. She just devours everything. Like, there she goes again. I got tons of money again. It's the problem with this game. There's so much to do. But yeah, I could probably still try to do that, but it would take a lot of trying to figure out who I can marry to who. Like, this is not the beginning of the game. This is several years into it. Although we're still only on our second ruler. A fantastic ruler, mind you. Look at him. He's 9, 13, 7, 9. He's amazing. And his son is 9, 0, 8, 3. Sucks. What's your daughter? Your daughter's not bad. Son's not great either. But anyway, I promised war. So we shall have war. Let us go. Now the only thing I didn't do is I didn't check the, Right, that will make it a little difficult. Because you're going to bring up a whole bunch of new forces here. I assume I'm at war with you, too. Right? No? Gross, you are a subject. I don't understand how that works. Anyways, go and destroy them. They at low supply right now. Yeah, I'm still just at war with that one guy, but you're subject of the other one. Yeah, nice. War. Constantly war. We must grow bigger. Now, I want to play a game as Bactria over here at some point, who start as subjects of the Seleucids. They're still subjects of the Seleucids over here. Pause this for just a second. Yeah, I know. Low naval maintenance, but I don't need a navy. I'm Egypt. Until those, I got some corruption over here. But I could get you without any corruption. Same stats. Oh, the barbarians are back. We'll deal with them over there. Got a whole bunch of pretenders. I'm just gonna bribe them. I mean, that's gonna increase my own guy's corruption, isn't it? Shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright. I do love these whole flanking systems and size and all this. Oh yeah, look at them. Their army just melted away. I mean, if you don't go to war with me, I'll just come back and eat you later, but... I thought I was going to go to war with these guys, but... The actual recruiting is quite easy. So I'm going to kill... Yeah, it sounds like a cool way to cheat the system. You could probably do it as any of the successor kingdoms. But we're several years on. I want to try Sparta too. So many pop-ups at the same time. Okay, so we defeated the barbarians over here. You can come back to where you're not going to get attrition. We need... mercenary maintenance. We're not doing mercenaries. Aggressive expansion impact. Definitely. So we can have more war more faster. So we took this. Now it just seems like overkill. Also, I need to get another claim against you. Because it's 38 that our truce goes to, right? 38, yeah, 4 years from now. Just wanted to spread the useful knowledge. Yeah, it sounds like a great thing. Again, though, this is several years on, and I have not been paying attention to the marriage thing. I've been kind of overwhelmed by all the other aspects of this game. I didn't, until the last stream, I didn't even realize the arranged marriage button was a thing. I know that's very sad. I just never bothered to look. I'm like, oh, there's that CK2 part of this game. I just wasn't paying attention. Which, I mean, it's been out for what? 3 weeks at this point? 4 weeks, maybe. To show province view. These are all pretty standard controls. I remember most of these. So I guess you just... I think as a republic you can straight up ignore most of the characters. But as a monarchy, breeding them... Oh yeah, as Rome, I just completely... Oh yeah, I'm going to take the money. I'll gain some corruption, or someone will gain corruption, but... Money. As Rome, I just ignore everything because every time that it's not your ruler in charge, which I think it's like... I've never seen a character that would look like this before in any of my Rome games. Every time that you're not in control of that character, they will just do all of the family management and things by themselves when they're not in charge. So you just, as a republic, ignore all the CK2 stuff of it. No marriage or anything. I mean, you technically can still do it, but it's not as necessary. Monarchies need to be expanded, and republics both need to be tuned a little bit, in my opinion. But I mean, the combat is pretty solid in this. Pretty standard CK2 kind of, or EU4, I should say. Nope, lost a general. And unfortunately, it's one in combat. You're 65. But you're loyal. Yep, we're gonna sue for peace. Take it all. And yeah, give me all your money. 1 point of aggressive expansion. That was it. This time I will take the decrease aggressive expansion. And yeah, we're just going to put our armies right on the border here. Kush is not going to be here for long. And then it'll be you, and then you, and you. And these are uncolonizable territories. The stuff on the coast doesn't entirely make sense, though. You'd think you'd be able to put cities and stuff. Let's see, what's the rankings? They're not all that important. Rome. I also like this, that the rankings, they go from where you start. So how much you improve is how your ranking is scored. So if you're already a huge power, it's harder to get your ranking to go up. But as like Rome, who is this tiny little thing right here in the center, who then becomes huge, they always get the highest score instantly. We're number 4 behind Paragon, who's this guy right here, and Murat over here, who is the king of this game because in every single game I played, they always dominate everything. Essentially, they're the China in EU4. They just devour and eat everything around them. They're supposed to be balanced by the Seleucids, but there's not much left of the Seleucids at this point. But you were pretty high up. Yeah, you're number 6. I started playing in the South Indies. Ooh. Behavior spreading. Expanding to Syria by now. Diplo range is really up back. But the new ruler dynasty is it's 20%. Yeah, I don't have any problem getting children from any of the characters I get. I don't know if that's just like in CK2. It takes way longer to get this many kids, but it's just insane. You marry, and then immediately, I don't have any problem holding any of these. That gets us popularity. Still want to try holding a triumph at some point, just to see what it's like. I'm going to speed 4 here. Save our oratory power, get a couple claims going. You're back for some reason. Well, oh, I grabbed the Navy, not the Army. Yeah, navies don't go on land. And I have tons of money. Jeez. Granary. And granary. Yeah, my record holding 12 children and died with number 13. Yeah, I know. That, I think, has to be nerfed a little bit, especially if you're playing, like, monarchies. That's just way too easy to spread because you're not character limited to. It's the nation as a whole. And so, I mean, you may have favorites. I mean, it's kind of messed up, but yeah, you could imprison your wife and then just marry an older woman so you don't get any more kids, but maybe it's intended so you get lots of fights for legitimacy. That could be entirely true. Although, as Egypt, there should be something special about how your rulers marry and something. If you know anything about the Ptolemy dynasty of Egypt, you know they were not normal. Very not normal. 15 pretenders. Nah, I like to restrict it to 4 to 6. Yeah. Because look at this. Because I have 4 living sons here who are going to take over. The oldest here only has 61% legitimacy. Next. It is sons, I believe, who are the only ones who are allowed to. Has anyone messed with these laws yet, though? Because these look really cool, but I don't know if there's a certain ideals that you want to go for. Ooh, there's the succession laws. Divine partnership. Agnetics. Yeah, the laws have to be checked out at some point. Scroll down in our laws. Military reforms. Military education. National manpower. Ooh. And increases monthly wages. I'm not exactly happy with that. I do like the idea of general loyalty, though. Mercenaries, we're not going for that. Religious gives you up to 40% conversion costs. Religious. National unrest. Tribal integration. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're going to be saving up some oratory power here in a second. For some of that. Divine statute. Ruler popularity and monthly high priestess loyalty. Contact 1% province loyalty. Where's province loyalty? Oh, over here. National income from commerce. Yeah, I love commerce income as opposed to any of the other ones. Because it's so much easier to raise up. And 10% wrong culture group happiness. But you should actually be... Yeah, I mean, I want everyone to be my same culture and my same religion. It just makes sense and is so much easier to... Oh, there we go. But that also decreases governor loyalty. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to these these laws and really play through them. The authoritarian laws increase research points by 10 points. Yeah, research seems a little broken to me because I do not have any trouble just gaining tons of it. Ooh, excuse me. 22. I always just send the younger person. It just always seems to work out for me. I don't think I've ever gotten a bad roll on that, ever. Alright. They've been beaten. I'm gonna leave you there for a little bit. Oh yeah, these techniques, these ones, I love this idea. That you get to select different methods on how your army attacks, and it gives you certain bonuses. Yeah, see, look, never gonna do that. Barbarians defeated, we gain a slave. Yeah, that's why there's so many slaves in Alexandria. All of them just end up back there. Successor laws you can fiddle with now to influence the primary heir. But here's the problem. I don't entirely want it just to be the oldest son, because look at him. He sucks, really, with all his points and stats. Whereas the youngest son is the best one. I would much rather have him as a ruler than him. But I know there's practically no chance that he's ever going to get there. Now, before I unpause again, I keep forgetting to build things. Market. Granary? So yeah, one of my strategies here. What about the war in the south? Yeah, right now what we're waiting for is the oratory power. We're letting that build up to 180 so we can get a fabrication claim, which someone's got a little bit of corruption. It's now 108.3. Because going to war without fabrication claim, which you can do, but it takes a severe hit. Not to mention we're still in a truce. And I'd rather just not take that hit, because then it means a whole bunch of religious power, which I gotta use to boost back up our stability. Yeah. It's just, you can go to war, and if you saw the opportunity to go to war and take something really quick, go ahead, do it. But know that your stability drop, I mean, look at all these bonuses it gives you to have high stability. It's pretty much the only reason I'm making this much money per month, is because of that stability. It's just awesome, not to mention the legitimacy, ruler popularity, subject state. Yeah, if you can get, because I believe it's in EU4, there's not much reason to go like above stability 1, but here, there's absolutely no reason not to go to stability 3. The religious power is totally worth it. Oh yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I went off on a little bit of rant there, but it just amazes me that you can get that much, and again, I didn't spend all the money. What am I doing here? You can't not spend the money. Granary. Market. 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 And another market. This time I'll say yes. Most times I tell them no. But, they can walk through my lands this time. Alright, so we're going up. I got a whole bunch of religious powers, so we're going to use that here. Get everyone to be our religion.